As a collector of VHS, it should come as no surprise that I'm always scouting around my local Goodwills for some decent tapes. And a few months ago, I found a childhood favorite of mine on VHS, Stuart Little. And I used to have it on DVD. It came in a red case, and a ton of fond memories watching this little CGI mouse running around with the voice of Marty McFly himself.
Oh, this is heavy.
So I put the tape in my closet of doom where all my tapes go, and I sort of forgot about it for a while. Then, a few weeks after getting that tape, I go back to that same Goodwill with my girlfriend, and I stumble upon this. Sweet holy mother of God. I've just struck gold. It's Stuart Little, but something seems a bit off. It's everybody's new favorite little boy in the most washed out colors you'll ever lay eyes on. So we got the front cover here with the tagline sort of pasted down here at the bottom. Below that we got nothing. On the right we have the tape itself. I can only imagine what that looks like. Near the top we have we have a resized image of the front cover, that way the top has the logo visible. And you can also see this is where the seam is. The spine looks pretty typical, and it's good to know that this has stereo sound. I was kind of worried about that. Flip it around to the back and oh my god!
What the hell am I looking at?
Alright, it looks pretty typical up here at the top, bad quality aside. Then we have yet another tagline pasted right across the middle of the sleeve. And hey, wait a minute, that's a DVD logo down here. Ah, I see. This is the back of the Stuart Little DVD case with a tagline pasted across all of those special features that I'm sure this totally legit release definitely has. Yeah, English subtitles, I don't think so. This is all chicken scratch down here, and again, it's good to know that this is digitally mastered. I was really worried about that picking this up. So it's safe to say that we got ourselves a bootleg here, which is pretty exciting for someone like me. The only experience with bootleg physical media that I have are just some Family Guy DVDs that my dad had made, but even those are just the seasoned DVDs burned onto DVD-Rs, complete with menus and all of that. And my dad did buy me bootlegs of the Young Indiana Jones series on DVD back in like 2008. They were all burned DVDs with the sources being VHS tapes and TV recordings. Damn, I guess my dad was kind of a pirate back in the day. You want to answer for your crimes?
Crimes?
Yeah. I know what you did.
The list is long and distinguished. You guys narrow it down.
DVD-Rs? Does that ring a bell? All those FBI warnings, they mean nothing to you?
I knew this day would come.
Yeah.
Now what?
They're gonna be knocking on the door any minute.
Great.
Better get ready. But anyways, this is a bona fide bootleg, and as you can tell, it was an obvious purchase. There's a sort of mystical aura around these bootlegs, like, is this a rip of the official VHS? Is it a rip of the DVD? Does it have trailers? Is it Stuart Little for half of the movie and then it switches to something else? Is it a theater recording of Stuart Little from all the way back in 1999? Hell, is it porn? And the biggest question of all, who the hell made this? Like, I want to meet the person responsible for this tape and just shake their hand, because it's a highlight of my VHS collection. Well, luckily, we can answer most of my questions quite easily. I have a free day available here, so let's go ahead and pop this sucker into the VCR and see what we got. And oh yeah, that's right, the actual tape. What does that look like? Okay, well this is about what I expected. Yet another resized image of the front cover, and they were polite enough to put the runtime on here. So not only am I going to be watching Stuart Little for the first time in probably over a decade, but I'm also going to unlock the treasures of a random bootleg I found in a random Goodwill in central Pennsylvania, which, in all honesty, is a pretty random place. So, here we go. Okay, well, to start, right off the bat, someone is recording this in SP mode and has started it right from the opening credits. Yep, no trailers, FBI warnings. To hell with it, let's jump right in. And actually, I did not stretch the picture out on here. Whoever put this bootleg together sourced the film from a widescreen copy, which is kind of cool, you know, there's no pan and scan here. Because I've received comments before about stretching 4:3 image into, 16:9 format, let's go ahead and squeeze this up here. Yeah, view it as intended. There we are. Beautiful. Ah, perfect. And they have subtitles on too. Damn, I guess I was wrong earlier. This does include English subtitles. So that means the source of this tape is a widescreen DVD. It's pretty cool to sniff out the details like this. And damn it, not even 5 minutes into the movie and this dude turned the subtitles off. Now I gotta crank up my volume so I can hear this over the munching of my Nilla wafers. The rest of the movie plays, and it's nothing too special. This isn't a theater-recorded bootleg or anything that notable. Although every couple of minutes we get the trademark digital skipping that DVDs love to do.
Stuart! George!
You'd think if you're gonna make VHS bootlegs sourced from a DVD, you might want to check your DVD copy to make sure that it doesn't, stutter or anything like that. Although it does make for some funny transitions between scenes like these.
I'm okay, Mom.
Have fun.
Fun to finish last.
I should think. Maybe family's too strong a word. Scratch them both. Both?
And my favorite has to be this little glitch that happens during a legit transition. So I sat there, I watched Stuart Little in its entirety, and yeah, all these years later, it's pretty solid. You got good CGI, good stories, some pretty funny stuff here and there. But I wanted to watch it till the end to see if this bootleg had anything else to offer. And surprisingly enough, it did. Yeah, right after the credits, we get some animator screen tests, which were all pretty interesting to see. And good grief, he's naked! We get the trailer for Stuart Little, a trailer for Madeline, and this. Which is just hilarious to see. Bro's not even trying to hide it. And we get an animatic of the boat race with director's commentary. I mean, how cool is that? And even then, that's not all. We get a storybook recap of the film narrated by Michael J. Fox, and we get a series of music videos that are just bathed in the late 90s, early 2000s vibe. Remember how music videos would come out and they would always pair themselves with the most popular film that was also coming out around that time? Yeah, we got the same deal here. My favorite one of these music videos, it's just these girls having a sleepover and there's just a massive Stuart Little poster in the room. God, man, how ridiculous. So we got 3 music videos in a row, and jeez, man, this tape is just like Christmas morning. What are we gonna get next? Well, we got a cute gag reel here.
You're crazy.
And we get yet another trailer, this time for Muppets in Space. Then, oh, okay, this is cool. What's this?
Not that you're strange.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's not fucking terrifying at all. What in the large Marge is going on here? Could you imagine seeing that as a kid?
Reggie's not so good with his hands. What?
That's not what you used to say.
Reggie?
Jesus, guys, this is a kid's movie. Cool it down with all of this. Yeesh, what is going on with this bootleg? Maybe there is some porn at the end of this. Oh my god. Oh, gee, yet another trailer. Mind you guys, these bonus features have been going on for 30 minutes at this point. I don't have time for this.
Time sucks. Nobody likes time.
Alright, let's just power through this last trailer and see what's happening after this, and well, the tape just automatically started to rewind, so let's check it out. And yeah, okay, we just reached the end of the tape. So in total, that was actually a 2-hour-long tape, most of it movie, a lot of it being a bunch of bonus stuff. I tracked down the DVD that this is most likely sourced from on eBay, complete with a picture of the back with the uncensored special features. And out of all the stuff listed here, we got 7, which is 7 more than what I anticipated. Like, why'd they go through the effort of covering it up on the back? They actually had some good stuff in here. So this bizarre bootleg got me to theorize a little bit. My working theory is that this bootleg was made from the widescreen DVD because it wanted to show off some of the special features that were exclusive to that release. You could get the normal tape, or you could pay an arm and a leg to get the DVD special edition with all the bonus stuff and the widescreen aspect ratio, or you could opt to go a little cheaper and get this bootleg copy that has the widescreen aspect ratio and some of the bonus features that were present on the DVD. I mean, you gotta think, the DVD that this is sourced from was released in 2000, so it's an early DVD, back when they were the hot new thing and they were really expensive. Out of curiosity, I threw the original tape in just to see if it had any special features. In the official VHS, we get the trailers, the FBI warnings, the right logo here reading home video instead of DVD, and the movie in pan and scan rather than widescreen. So I fast forwarded to the end to see what we had in terms of bonus content, if anything. Alright, so it looks like we got the gag reel here again, albeit a shortened version of the one from the bootleg, and that's it. So buying this bootleg and everything, it's been really fascinating to see the sort of evolution of bonus material on physical media from over the years. On VHS, you had something either at the very beginning or at the very end, something small, like the Stuart Little gag reel or the short films in the Pixar movies. But most times on VHS, you got nothing at all. Now, the Stuart Little DVD that this bootleg is sourced from, this 2-hour tape didn't even come close to scratching the surface of the amount of special features that it actually has. And keep in mind, again, this was an early DVD, and it had DVD-ROM stuff, it had interactive menus, stuff that VHS just couldn't replicate even if it tried. And now it seems like we've gone full circle with modern-day DVDs and Blu-rays having little to no special features at all, so that's always nice. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. I had a good time cracking open this bootleg copy of Stuart Little to see what treasures and secrets it all contained. Stay tuned for more videos this summer. I'm filming this one in early May, so I'm trying to get as much stuff filmed as possible before I roll into not only my job for the summer, but also an internship that I just secured at the very last minute, so I'm really excited to gain some, real-world knowledge with stuff that's related to my discipline for the first time in my 3 full years of college. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'll be really busy this summer, but I'm going to try to prioritize the YouTube channel for as much as I possibly can. I'm hoping for this video in June, 1 video in July, and then 1 in August. So stick around because I got more stuff coming. So, yeah, with that, go ahead and take care, everyone. Peace.
Ah!